A man was shot and killed by federal immigration agents during an enforcement operation in Minneapolis on Saturday, January 24, 2026. The victim, a 37-year-old Minneapolis resident who was legally carrying a firearm, was involved in an apparent confrontation with federal officers and was pronounced dead after being taken to a hospital. Officials from the Department of Homeland Security said the agents were conducting an immigration enforcement operation in the area when the man approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a handgun. Federal authorities stated that one of the agents fired in what they described as defensive action after efforts to disarm the suspect. Minneapolis city leaders, including the mayor and police chief, addressed the incident and urged calm amid growing tensions. They emphasized the importance of a thorough investigation into the circumstances surrounding the shooting and asked residents not to escalate conflict in the streets as law enforcement agencies secured the area. The shooting marks the latest in a series of confrontations involving federal agents in Minneapolis, coming weeks after an earlier incident in which a woman was shot and killed by an immigration officer during a separate enforcement action. That earlier killing sparked protests and widespread calls for accountability from community members. The incident has prompted protests in the city, with demonstrators expressing anger at the federal presence and law enforcement's use of force. Officials from across the city and state have called for transparency and clarity as investigations continue.